welcome back to another episode. I'm glad to be back. I ain't gonna lie. The comments from the last video was very overwhelming, but I will admit, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't expect nothing but the best from you guys. And I truly am grateful for all the comments you guys left. It was very amazing reading everyone. If you guys haven't seen already, I like the two that I thought was the best as far as their comment on the logo, you guys comment on the logo, as well as the best for the next topic. So the $10 giveaway winner goes to Harrison W2514I. Congratulations. Thank you so much for your comment. It really stood out the best to me. Don't get me wrong, everybody's comments on the logo was very amazing. I'm so happy you guys love it. But that one right there just was the one that I thought personally was the best for me. So congratulations. If you would hit me up on Instagram, and I get that prize to you as soon as possible. Just let me know how you like it. Cash App, Apple Pay, all of that good stuff, whatever the case may be, or gift cards or whatever you like it to go to. Just let me know. Thanks again for the comment. I really do appreciate it, and thank you for watching the video. I hope you subscribe, because that's always a plus. Thank you. So that's for the logo. As far as the topic that I'm going to be talking about today, which is a personal one for me, and I appreciate the topic as well. I appreciate everybody who left something they wanted to see. I seen sports, I seen Q&A, I seen something in depth about me. I seen a lot of stuff that I definitely will implement in later videos for sure. But this one was the one I just felt like talking about, to bounce off of the one I just did. And when it goes to, if I'm not saying this right, please correct me, but I think it's Raya or Rhea MXY05. Congratulations. I really do appreciate the input. I also appreciate your comment on the logo as well. But I also do appreciate the next topic, bro. The next topic, it really did stand out to me, and I really do want to go in depth about some personal things that I have to go through that were uncomfortable, and is uncomfortable to this day. But it did come with a very good thing, I guess you could say. I couldn't find the words, but it came with a lot of good inspiration to myself, and a lot of a few things that I didn't think I would ever do. And I'll jump right into that, but I did just want to say thank you to all you guys for liking, commenting, and watching it. I know you guys probably shared it with your friends and family, and I do appreciate that as well. And I'm just grateful, man. I really am. I'm so happy to be back. It just feels good to see the feedback. Obviously, I'm not a person who is against corrective criticism. So if it is anything that you guys see that I can do better as, please let me know. We are a family here. I'm not going to block you. I'm not going to remove you from the channel, nothing like that, for letting me know something I could do better. You feel me? I'm always looking to grow every day. So please feel free to leave those kind of comments as well. Or if it's something you want to just reach to me in my inbox, I am on Instagram and TikTok. I do not have any personal social media, but I am on Instagram. Like I said, I am on TikTok. You'll see those in the beginning of the video, and you'll see those in the outro as well, and I'll leave them in the description down below. If you guys can't tell, we outside. I know Rhea, she did say try doing something outside of my, my private, nature spot, for lack of better words. And I will eventually. This is just a spot that I've always came to. It's so beautiful. It's gorgeous. And I'm going to give you a clip of it in one of my videos. If the next one isn't outside somewhere else, or, somebody else an interview or something. It's just my peace. It's quiet. You just hear the birds chirping. You see all the leaves changing. It's fall finally. It's getting a little chillier, thank God, because I love hoodie season. But it's just where I go to just think, to be me, to be free. You know what I mean? But outside of that, the topic that Rita she suggested was the power of uncomfortable growth, and how discomfort led to the biggest breakthroughs. I have a few different things that would be a good discussion. I'm going to talk about some of the bigger ones, but there were just some things that just stood out to me, because it seems like I'm always uncomfortable. Whether that be life going good and some happen, or whether that be just, it just be stalemating, and some go bad or some go great. It could go either way. Honest to God, I personally think that I will admit, and I know my father gonna see this, and I love him to death, always have. But I think not having my father in my life and having my father in my life was one of those the uncomfortable growths. Because as a man, for a long time, I held a grudge against my father. I'm not gonna lie, because he wasn't there and he wasn't as present as he should have been. Don't get me wrong, he was there younger years. He was there on and off, but I understand. As a man now, I understand. We had our conversation, what he was going through. I understood. So I don't hold nothing against him. I'm a guy who just forgives. I don't forget, but I forgive and I move on. Because for myself, but also because there's no point in dwelling on the past and some situations you just cannot change. So I just tend to it is what it is. It's all good. I love him to death. It's my father. But I think having that relationship that we have now, being able to talk to him, being able to see him, hearing his voice, deeper messages, advice that I couldn't get in my teenage years when I needed it, still has a power now that I still need. Getting that advice, different decisions on how to move, navigating through life, I still need it now, and he has been there since we reconnected. It's been almost a year or over a year, I want to say, almost. And I ain't gonna lie, it's still weird because I'm not used to it, but he's an amazing dude since, coming back. He's been there. I could call him enough, you feel me? I really needed that. And it helps me now. It's a part of why I'm back doing what I'm doing. A part of long-term clarity that I needed. I finally got some closure. But not even closure, more so just, growth. Growing as a man. Because if it was my child, whenever I had one eventually, if I have a son, I wouldn't want my son to not have me in his life. I would be there every step of the way. And I just felt like I didn't owe, but he deserved the chance to have another shot, especially if he was reaching out and I wasn't reaching back out just because of my personal feelings as my child, being a child, not having him. I had that boggled up anger, but I got that off. He let me get that off, and he was accountable. He held accountability to himself, so I have to respect him as a man, because most of the times all we looking for is accountability. Friends, family, parents, whatever. It's just we look for people to hold themselves accountable for the wrongings they did. Even myself, I wronged some people before, not, hurt nobody, nothing like that, but I've made decisions that might have affected somebody. So how can I ask for forgiveness if I don't forgive somebody who wronged me? How can I ask for forgiveness? So I try to move in a message that I preach. Just because I walk in it, just because I can't be I can't be somebody who don't do as they speak. You know what I mean? But that's one of those growth things that definitely has altered my life and my perception on certain things, having him. And I'm grateful for him. I love you, Pops, to death. I think another one being, honestly, it might not be major to some people, but for me, it was going back to school. I was a person who hated school to death. I was good at it. I could pass, no studying, no nothing, no problem. I was smart. I'm smart as hell, but it's just school was never my thing. And I think going in life, just seeing different opportunities, more money, more opportunities in life, I needed to go back and do something. So I didn't go back to college. I did college a little bit, but I got my associates, but I did not do anything with it. It just wasn't something I just felt like. I've always wanted to have my own business doing something. I did my own business, clothing. If you ever need a custom shirt, hit me up. I'm your guy. Hoodies, I do all of that. And I have my own clothing line for a while. It's called Family Overall. It's literally tatted on my arm. FOA, Family Overall. It's not a gang. It's nothing like that. It's a family. For a while, I fed the homeless. You know what I mean? So it was everybody. We all family. No one is above another. We all equal. If I got something I could give you, you got something to give me, we gonna spread the love. We gonna spread the love, the growth, the money, whatever it is. Just because that's just what we supposed to do. The world already messed up. I'm not gonna add to it. You know what I mean? So I try to give back what I can, whether that's a couple dollars, whether that's feeding the homeless, whether that's going to voluntary shelters, whatever. I've done it all. You feel me? I really do that type of stuff. Family Overall started as a charity, for feeding the homeless. I used to go on Lower Wacker in Chicago. I used to be out on the north, the east side. I've done food drives, volunteered at food pantries. I've volunteered at animal animal shelters. I've done that. I've done a lot of different things, and I've gotten different perspectives from different people throughout the whole situation. And it's really eye opening to the world, how cruel it can be, but it's also how beautiful and how crazy life can go like this. But no, back to the school topic. Going back, I went to go for HVAC and electrical. Now, I will admit, I did the HVAC. I did finish Universal. You know, it's different types, Universal being the best one. Not trying to put myself above nobody else, but I did get my Universal license. Then I've been trying to get into that field, but the whole process of going to school, balancing a job on top of that, it was just not my thing. The whole time was uncomfortable because it wasn't something I was used to doing. It was just not my thing. It was something I always told. I'm never going back to school. I'm never doing this. It's in the third. And look, I ended up going back to school. Crazy. And I actually enjoyed it the whole time. I'm a hands-on guy. It was very hands-on. It wasn't easy. So if you need your furnace looked at, I'm your guy. I could do whatever. You feel me? I could teach, and I teach it. I'm not a guy that hold knowledge. I like to spread the knowledge. You know, knowledge is power. Knowledge is wealth. I like to spread the wealth. You feel me? So if you want to learn, I got the books, I got the tests, I got all that. You feel me? If you need parts in your furnace change, I got the discount at Ferguson. I got all of that. You feel me? Just let me know. I like to spread. I like to give. I've never been the one that likes to receive. Don't get me wrong. I like to get stuff back, but at the same time, it's more so what can I do for you? I've always been that. You know, it's like a gift and a curse. Because sometimes I don't know when not to. But that was one of them. I did not want to go back to school. Another one, I did not want to reach out to my father, but he kept reaching out, and he deserved that chance. School, it just seemed like the right thing to do, and I did it. And it done made me some good side money. I couldn't get into a job, but I don't personally think I'm meant to work a job forever. That's never been my thing. I job hop like a bunny, bro. Like I don't like working. I just work to make my money and take care of my people if they need anything. That's it. Outside of that, I would be happy in a cabin in nature. I wouldn't mind it at all. But personally, I think that outside of that, yeah, I think, and then another one as far as growth goes, like being uncomfortable and then leading to growth. I think moving back to my mom's place, and obviously I'm on my way out, but having to go back after being on my own for so long was just not my thing. When I first got back, I was depressed. I was not in the right headspace because I didn't want to go back. And it's nothing against my mother. She's an amazing mother. You know, I wouldn't be where I am without her. She has provided so much for me to allow me to be the man I am today. And I am one hell of a dude. I know I am. You know, I ain't got to worry about it. But having to go back and knowing I was on my own is just a different type of direction that I was going. And I did not want to. I tried everything in the world not to have to, but I did it. And, you know, it was cool. You feel me? It was all right. I'm still, you know, leaving, but at the same time, for that time being, it was just not it. It was uncomfortable as hell, trying to manage decisions, trying to keep my head on straight. All of that was not working for me. It was just too much for me at the time, and I was not fucking with it. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. But she has supported every decision I ever made. I mean, it's a lot of different things that was uncomfortable for me that I had to go through, that I had to break through. I mean, I'm gonna be real with y'all on a personal level. I suffer from seasonal depression. But I always thrive when that depression hits. So, for instance, it's starting to get cold. It's starting to get dark lately. I have what they call seasonal depression. It's where when the sun goes down quicker, my depression kicks in faster. So, doing this right now is uncomfortable because I'm in my head right now is a lot of negative thoughts, and I have to block them out. Actually, I don't even block them out. I kind of just I just take them, I analyze them, and I just move them aside. Because at the end of the day, I know what I'm destined for, and that's greatness. And y'all are too. You feel me? That's why my message the last video. You can do whatever you want to do in this life, no matter what. Don't let nothing stop you. You feel me? You can grow every day. You can do whatever you want to do in life, and the only person that can stop you from doing that is you. You feel me? whether it's 8 people watching my videos to 100 people, whether I got 1 subscriber or whether I got 100 subscribers. We on the road to 100 right now, but right now I'm okay with just you guys. You feel me? Not saying that y'all, not enough, but y'all are more than enough. I'm grateful. You feel me? Y'all show love, and I appreciate that. That's why I wanted to do the giveaway on my videos back, just because y'all deserve it. But this video was actually pretty personal for me. I'm open, but not really. I kind of suffer in silence, and I'm growing out of that. But at the same time, this one was definitely personal for me, and I appreciate Rhea Raya. I hope I'm saying that right, for giving this topic, and I promise to continue to grow, even on my dark days. I'll let y'all know I'm very open, but I promise to keep going no matter what. I appreciate, please, for the winners, leave y'all name in the comments under this video so I can reach y'all on Instagram, or y'all can hit me on Instagram, whatever the case may be. But let me know, and I'll definitely get that out to y'all. Like I said, Cash App, I don't have Venmo or Zelle, so Cash App, Apple Pay, whether that's a gift card, whatever the case may be, I'll figure it out and get that to y'all, because y'all deserve that. And I appreciate y'all again. Again, the winners are Harrison W2514I. Congratulations, that's the $10 giveaway for the best comment on the logo. And then for the next topic, comment winner, the $50 giveaway goes to Rhea or Raya, MXY05. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I love all of you guys. I can't wait again. Congratulations to the winner, and I appreciate every one of my supporters. And I'm going to have something bigger and better, later in the future. But for now, congratulations to the winner, and please reach out to me. But that's it for this video, you guys. I appreciate you guys stopping by to listen. Even if you couldn't listen the whole time, I appreciate you just stopping by just to check in when you see the notification. I love you all. Make sure you guys turn on them post notifications, like, comment, definitely subscribe, because we got some bangers coming. Football going on, basketball coming up, you feel me? So let's get active, whatever y'all want to hear. I'm going to have some people on here too, so whatever y'all want to see, whatever y'all want to hear, please let me know. But I love y'all. Y'all have a great rest of y'all day. I appreciate you stopping by, and I'm out. Okay, I know y'all wondering why I'm back and why I'm in the car. I know I said I'm out, but before I go, I also wanted to let y'all know I did record yesterday on Monday, but because this gonna drop Wednesday and I'm recording it Tuesday, but I did record Monday. It was all over the place. I was in a great mood. I was all over the place. I was sporadic. I couldn't stay on topic, but it's probably because I was nervous because I had my girl here, and I was like, oh no. But I don't quote me. Do not, as I'm not promising anything. I might upload bloopers. I don't know if I'm gonna do them shorts or reels because the shit was hilarious. I just did not want to put that out because it was too sporadic. I wanted it to be more personal and serious. That's why that's why I came back before the video after the video finished to let y'all know, hey, I might have bloopers for y'all because that shit was funny, or I might not. I don't know, so don't quote me, but you might see it eventually. But I just want to come back on here and let y'all know I might have something for y'all. We'll see, because that shit was funny as hell. She did not want to be on camera. Y'all will meet her eventually, but not yet. But it was just funny as hell. But yeah, okay. I'll let y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. I'm out again for real this time. Y'all have a good one. Peace.